Hi Capricorn, welcome into your reading. Welcome in. All right, so we're looking at the final week of February, the last 2 weeks, in fact. Time and energy is fluid, so please take everything with a grain of salt. Okay, so what's the situation for my Capricorn, please? See what's going on here for you guys. Whoa. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Does not have to be. It's just somebody that you thought was emotionally open, welcoming, mature. It does show me that you have great love for this individual. But, sorry, I just get quiet because sometimes I get these downloads. But you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. This is being single because of some crazy-ass ending, betrayal, ending of some sort from a major commitment or marriage. Okay, so this is huge. And I do see your heart chakra is open here with this Queen of Cups here. There is going to be some vindication and validation because I do see the Six of Wands back there. But let's see. Because right now you look like you're just single and you're dealing with some kind of ending and betrayal from a major commitment. All right? So let's continue. What's coming towards Capricorn, please? The Sun. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Honestly, after this ending that you have here with somebody, the Sun comes for you. And the Five of Wands talks about whatever blocks, obstacles, and issues you had or are having, they're going to melt away. They're going to leave your side. But something about this is going to make you feel like you need to hone in your energy, retract it a little bit, and make some kind of wise decision. Interesting. Let's continue. What is it that Capricorn doesn't see coming their way, please? And all of these we're going to clarify, so we'll see what's going on here for you guys. And trust. I know I keep saying interesting because how the hell do you go from this disaster to an Ace of Cups? Only you, Capricorn. This is a fresh new start in love. And this is supposed to be a big year of love for you guys. But honestly, what can I say? After Ten of Swords, there's nowhere to go after the 10 except for the aces. But I don't want you to make any kind of mistake here. Aces are opportunities. It's what you make of them. It's what you will. If this is not love related, then if this is work related, you're going to be offered something you will love. Okay? And in the beginning, it might come off as casual. It might be non-committal. It is some action you are taking behind it though. Like hot to trot. Now let's see what the advice is here for Capricorn, please. Four of Pentacles. And the the Fool. Wow. No wonder. Ace of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, that's not an ace. It's the Fool card. And then I pick up the bottom of the deck. There's the ace. These downloads. Crazy to me sometimes. Okay. So in your advice, your Four of Pentacles is talking about you holding on to something. And whether that's a person or finances. The Fool crossing you, it is saying before you take a leap of faith, before you take a risk, you might want to consider some things. Others of you, it is saying, yeah, take the risk, take the leap of faith, do it. There is some new opportunity that's coming in. And for me, the aces around the advice position, they're blessed. That's abundance coming in your way. All right, we'll see in a minute what this Fool card is doing. And it's funny because for the bulk of you, I really think it is to take some kind of risk. Before, when I was driving my car, you know, sometimes I meditate. I'm like, oh, I got to do my readings today for Capricorn, blah, blah, blah. And then certain cards come in and pop into my head. Interestingly enough, the Fool, for some reason, was getting stuck in my mind. The Fool, you know, if you have a regular playing deck, guys, like when you're playing with number cards, like the 1, 2, 3, and then you got the hearts and the spades and the whatever, and then you got the Joker. And then the Joker looks like this. It looks like the Fool. The Joker is the wild card, okay? And you never know what to expect when you throw a wild card into the mix. That's why sometimes the images are the same. So when you have like a Joker card, which is like a picture of the Fool, it's the same thing with Tarot and the Fool. It's taking a leap of faith. It's taking a risk, not knowing, uncertain what the future is going to behold. But it's like throwing in a wild card, a monkey wrench into the works of the other person if they were calculating something against you, something they weren't expecting at all. So we'll see when we clarify what this means for you. I'm gonna pause you for, no, I don't need to pause you. Just, I need to plug you in. I just didn't know how far I had to go for the plug. And not far at all. Okay, continuing. Let's see what the outcome is. So just in case you're wondering if I talk to myself, I do. This is what it sounds like. Outcome for the week for Capricorn. Oh my God, these cards just get better and better for me, for you. Look at this. This is exactly what you want in the exact position you want it to be. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. Okay, things are changing in your world as they should evolve and move on. So the dynamic in your world is moving, and as it's moving, you got some fates working on your behalf, pulling the strings in the background. In some ways, for me, this means that somebody comes back and I got a second chance with them, or a second opportunity, or a situation comes back to me and I got a second chance or a second opportunity. This time it might be different with the Wheel of Fortune. Other times it's just talking about your life is evolving. It's just changing. It's just moving, and it's time to go with the flow. All right, let's start clarifying so we see exactly what it is talking about. All right, Universe, Angels, Spirit Guides, what we got here from my Capricorns, please. What's the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Pentacles, please? The Sun, Leo energy. Okay, it looks like for me, Capricorn, you have walked away, or you have ended something, or someone has ended something with you, possibly, potentially, for your own betterment. Okay, and that's probably why you have the Wheel of Fortune back there. It looks like whatever you're walking away from, you're kind of happy, because now you're single and you get to start from scratch. You get to start fresh. You get to start new, and you do. You have all this new stuff coming in. Clearly, because in the next position, you also have the Sun. Again, the Sun card, guys, is the happiest card in the deck. Do you remember what it felt like when you were a kid? You had no cares in the world. You're sitting there in the park going on a merry-go-round. Were you worried about a mortgage? No. Were you worried about passing a test? No. Were you worried what the other person thought, you know, as far as relationships were concerned? No. Because you were a little kid having fun, being happy. And that card, my friend, is the one ultimate feeling every human being strives to achieve, okay? Whatever that is for you. Maybe it's wealth. Others of you it's health. Others of you it's love. Different for all of you. Okay, so there's a theme that looks like is shaping up to be here. You have the Five of Cups in reverse. There's the Fool again. Is this the Eight of Wands? Yes. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so these roadblocks, obstacles, and challenges, arguments that are melting away from you, you're starting to see your abundance, your other forms of abundance in other ways. You're like, not all of you, some of you, you're like, I got a good job. I make money. I have kids. I have friends. I have family. I get to travel. I get to live my life. Okay, maybe my love life is on the rocks right now, but everything else is wonderful. You know, I'll pick up the pieces and move on again. Others of you, it is about your love life. You have somebody else, somebody new, somebody waiting for you, and something else fell apart. You're like, okay, I see the abundance there, because you are walking away from something that some time and energy you had invested in, whether it was financially, a job, or a person, or a relationship. You're like, I'm going to take this seed and I'm going to plant it somewhere else, and I'm going to watch it harvest somewhere else. I'm going to take it from that garden, I'm going to put it in that garden, and I'm going to watch that rose bush grow, right? And you're taking action as you're doing it with this Eight of Wands. Actions are going back and forth. So you're making plans here, whether it's communication, emailing, texting, talking on the phone, making plans to move in, to move out, to do this, to do that. You're doing something. And then you're taking that risk. You're taking that leap of faith, and you're doing it. You are definitely doing something, trying to think of something from a different perspective. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is doing here. What's this Ace of Cups? Please clarify for Capricorn. Four of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay. So there's a situation here where it might be a runner-chaser dynamic. Possibly for some of you, it's unrequited love. So you have, or you will be meeting somebody new, and maybe you're so consumed in your life right now, whether it's to remain single or to focus on work and career or your family, whatever it is. You're sort of not really talking to this person or about it, okay? Because there seems to be something unrequited here with this fresh new start in love. It's texting, but you're like kind of single, or they are. You know, these are energies, so please, if it's not you, then it's them. Flip the script. Look, I get it. This new love that comes in makes you feel like you're going to come in from out of the cold. But somebody here doesn't feel the same. It's not mutual. And maybe intuitively you know it, but it's an opportunity given to you. By God, by the universe, by your spirit guides, by your ancestors, whatever you believe in. All right, guys, advice. The Fool, the Four of Pentacles. Let's see, advice here. Success, vindication, validation. You're in this place right now where you're actually in a good place. You're winning, you're on top, and it's saying to keep going with that flow, keep going with that stream. You're going to be taking some kind of risk, and when you take this risk in your advice position, it will bring you that success. It will bring you that validation. It really has something to do with people in your life, or two scenarios, two situations. So it's either about two people or two paths or two choices of some kind. Anything else you want to say about advice here for Capricorn? That is far too many. Just one more, please. It wants to spit out half the deck. Yeah, it's something about somebody. Because I keep looking at kings, and kings for me are incoming energy. And there you are. It's really got something to do with someone. You might be, I'm hearing in my head, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. So it's like, don't do like a complete overhaul. Because there is somebody here that there's a potential of something good. What is the Wheel of Fortune in the outcome, please? There, another king. I'm telling you, I'm seeing multiple kings. This is the first one that's actually come out. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. You know, my readings lately, it just blows my mind how, you know, as we start in the first position, we end in the last position with the same cards. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. So that's something to show you that the cards are aligning in the sense that energies don't change that quickly, that swiftly. You don't fall in and out of love in a week. Your dynamic does not change within a week. You don't put a resume out and get a job within a week. You don't start networking and get somewhere within a week. Energies take time. And I guess I'm saying that because a lot of people are like, oh, this is kind of like last week's reading. Yeah, there's just subtle differences. But, you know, if the beginning of your week ends like the same way, the little nuances that are going on midweek, along with your advice, are the minor changes that are happening. This is why you have this major arcana also at the end of the week, the Wheel of Fortune. So going into March, things are going to be playing out quite differently because now something has ended. Check this out. Here in the beginning of the week, look how interesting the cards are in the depictions of the characters. This is how we started the reading. Face down on the ground, feeling that backstab, that betrayal, that ending. Here's this card. They're removing the body away. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's time to start all over again, right? There is a person here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to be a water sign. However, they are emotionally mature and available. But you're picking up your little pieces and you're moving forward slowly, cautiously. But the universe got your back. Things are shifting and changing for you for a reason. All right, let us see what's going on in the love arena. Excuse me. I had to yawn, sorry. When I yawn, I let it happen because I feel like I'm releasing some kind of negative energy. I'm not saying that's you, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes cross-watchers be bitching out there. I love you guys too. Don't throw shade. Finance and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, some of you are just focusing here, or they are. Someone is. Maybe someone feels too broke, don't have enough money to continue a relationship, so they're squashing it. Could be so many factors in regards. And then there's wedding. This situation involves marriage. Someone's married. Someone's getting a divorce, possibly. Because check this shit out. Single. Ending. Marriage. Commitment. Someone's really focused on preserving finances also. It's what I'm vibing to. Capricorn, please. Growth and pain. Let's see what growth and pain is talking to you about. Oh, card number 1. Wow. There can be no growth without pain. We often resist change and growth because it might be painful to let go of what is known to us. We fear what we could become without it. It's easy to fall into the habit of focusing too much on what we leave behind rather than what we have to gain. I honestly don't even think you're going to have this problem, Capricorn. I think you are going to move on, according to these cards. You may feel stuck where you're at and fail to realize that you're on a constant journey of growth. Your actions, your experiences, and previous thoughts and emotions are your roots, and they will always be a part of you. But on the other hand, you can use these to your advantage and grow new branches that you have never thought before. Ask yourself how you think about change and growth, and what are the things you are resisting, and what are the things you have to gain. The pain we experience when going through growth may have originated from the fear of showing our true selves, our insecurities, our vulnerabilities. To truly grow, acknowledge that it's okay not to be perfect. Find courage to face your own fears and the strength to tear down or lower your wall of judgment towards yourself and others. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that helped. Please do leave me your comments down below, and I will catch you guys next week.